Hello guys and welcome back to DeI et Impera, where the last video, last sort of little play session, was an absolute disaster for us. We lost Genua up in the north and lost our fleet as well. So losing the fleet, I imagine, has really annoyed the nobles because they're one of their guys was my admiral, and my admirals have now have quite the history of drowning. So we do at least have the first legion within striking distance of Genua, so we'll immediately launch a counterattack.
Siege to the settlement!
And yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, guys, the first legion is deployed and is marching into the town to retake it. Most of the enemy force are on their ships and are deploying probably on the beaches outside the town here, so we're moving as swiftly as we can to defeat the newly formed garrison. What have we got? Sort of, yeah, 31 men, 45. Now, one of the advantages we have, which our own garrison didn't have, is that we do have cavalry to take on the enemy's missile forces. Let's send forward our skirmishers. It's a very rainy day here. The last battle we fought was in the snow. It's obviously early on in the year.
Missile infantry!
So we could divide our force.
Heavy slingers! By your command! Attack! For Rome! Astarte! March! Ready! We take aim!
And I think I will do that with the Astarte moving in, whilst the Principes move to the move around the city. The port town, really, the little town.
Heavy slingers! Melee infantry! Heavy slingers! Levy!
I don't want
Advance at speed!
those slingers in melee. What's going on over here? How are we getting on?
Mapaya! Orders! Army! Principes! Advance! Back forward!
Can't see these townsfolk lasting for very long.
Equites! Commander, at your service! Elites! Missile infantry at your command! Equites! And charge! General!
Our missiles are
Our general is under attack.
taking a toll on the garrison.
Engage!
Okay, we've dispatched
Ready and waiting!
those forces.
Astarte! Dominate! Ready! Move out! Principes! Principes!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Orders! Ave! Hold! Romans all! Big man! Engage! Commander!
Okay, you can stop.
Hold, men! Astarte! Commander! For glory! Brave Romans to a man! Principe! Extemplo! Missile infantry ready! Your orders! Astarte! Ready!
First Legion just has far too many troops for the garrison, and these missile units to stave off.
General! Principes! Forward! Principes! Move out! General! Principes!
Yeah, this bowman shattered.
Follow me! Six Domine! Melee infantry ready and waiting! Velites!
Very shattered, yeah, good.
Move out! On me!
And cavalry's pushing in from this side.
Romans ready for duty! Ready and waiting! Melee infantry!
Collect some Astarte from this direction, then we've got them all surrounded.
The enemy general
Yeah, that
is
should
dead.
be it now, guys. And I can end the battle because town. So we lost 2 men. The first Legion really did sort of acquit itself very well in that battle. Let's occupy the settlement. So obviously Carthage did lose her fleet. What did we go with? We went for a civil settlement, didn't we? I believe so. Or was it a farming one? Oh, I can't remember now. I think civil. Anyway, we wanted to have grain pits here and upgrade that. So yeah, obviously it costs Carthage her largest fleet, which you know, will be a blow to them. But I'm still very annoyed with the way I handled all of that. So let's move this Legion north, and we will just what should we do? Should we patrol? Yeah, let's patrol. And we'll leave the first Legion there for now.
Ready for orders.
And bring our champion
Rome's champion.
over into Sicily. The siege of Syracuse continues, 14 turns before it surrenders. And there's a full stack Carthaginian army with hoplites, elephants, cavalry, skirmishers. So
Commander.
we can't, we can't engage this turn. So why don't we bring our force south? Would be trespassing. Do we care about that though? Let's have a look. Let's have a little chat with Syracuse. They really do dislike us.
Greetings,
What
my
about,
friend.
what about military
You have my
access?
ear for your speech, and
Okay, they've agreed
I
that,
accept.
at least, so that will stop relations from worsening. And we'll bring
Make haste, men.
the second Legion
Waiting for more
south.
orders.
How
Our
can
spy
I be of assistance?
can't assassinate.
My sword is yours.
Might be able to try assassination next turn with
I
our
would
champion.
do anything
My
for Rome.
skills are yours,
Bring our spy over
swift and silent.
in this
a shadow
direction.
among shadows.
And I think that is probably it for this turn. Yeah.
what say you?
Okay, guys. So Syracuse has offered a defensive alliance. I definitely want to be focusing on defeating Carthage, but I would like to unite Sicily at some point. But what I'm thinking is we'll enter into an alliance with Syracuse, defeat Carthage in Sicily, and then Corsica and Sardinia, and then maybe turn our attention back to Syracuse, but it could help us to have a defensive ally down here, so I'm going to accept this.
You serve the gods and your people well with...
Okay, our generals has leveled up, or one of our governors actually, and a subject has gained notoriety, so we'll have to deal with that. Let's upgrade this chap, and so less empire maintenance, capable bureaucrat, so more tax, that would be pretty good for this region, and yeah, city governor, brilliant. So that's very handy. Faction destroyed, the DeI, and we've got the glass factory in Patavium completed as well. We've got good income coming in now, 6,700, and we can obviously direct Syracuse towards a war target. But first we need to, I think we need to relieve the city first. Let's bring the First Legion south.
Get to it, men.
And
At your command.
it's a shame they're not replenishing. They'll be very low on manpower. Yeah, oh dear. Okay, so some fool has been caught defacing the Temple of Jupiter. We'll punish him ourselves. And I will bring this 4th Legion towards a more central position, I think.
Ready for further orders. Commander.
Now, we wanted to do something with this Legion in a minute, but let's just have a look at, should we be investing in buildings? Not in the north, that's already being developed out. Latinum, oh, we could increase the salt mine to a salt mine shaft, or to a salt merchant, so more wealth from local commerce. We've got the trading port, which so that provides maritime commerce actually. Maybe we'll just go with the raw salt. Yeah, go with that, and then in the south here, I think we should now raise a new fleet. So the Equites or the plebs. Let's have a look at the politics. Who are most loyal? The plebs are most loyal. Oh no, sorry, the Equites are. Yeah, so we'll raise a navy with the commander from the Equites. Ooh, though he's got minus 2.5 morale for enemy units and more zeal. No, we'll go. Let's raise that, and we'll go with yeah, we'll go with the Quintimarine.
Fleet reporting.
And
Your orders.
can we move him out of the city? Just to make sure he's out of there. Now let's go with the supply ship.
The fleet.
And so the quad marines, so 120 men. Yeah, I think let's go with let's start recruiting some of those ships, so that we've got just very heavy ships armed with marines that can presumably either ram or board. No, could we assassinate the general? No. What's our allies looking like? Probably have a garrison as well. Let's take on. Oh, they retreated. Nah, not surprising, really. If we attacked, would we gain the Syracusan garrison? No. So, oh. Yeah, so if you move here and they attack me, I'll gain reinforcements. So why don't we fortify this turn? I'm not in a rush. I do want to try and take out these take these 2 towns. Is that a navy? The skirt? Yeah, by the look of it. Enemy transports, actually. No, that is another army. Gosh. So we could be outnumbered shortly.
At your command.
Change of plan, guys. Change of plan. Now the balance of power is said to be very much in our favour, but I don't think so. 2 units of elephants, lots of cavalry, plenty of skirmishers, more cavalry. I suppose it's in the infantry that we outnumber them, but that's what you'd expect from a Roman army. Okay guys, so I finished setting up my force, and I've gone with a slightly different deployment this time. Velité's in the front because I'm worried about their elephants, and we'll need our javelins to take care of them. Hastati in the front rank. Then I put my archers behind because I'm quite worried about the enemy cavalry. And so I've then got my Principe line behind them. They're not on fire at will, just in case they cause friendly fire. But then I've brought my Triari, rather than being back here, to the flanks, just to try and stave off the enemy cavalry if we can.
General!
So let's group everyone together
Anyone who breaks formation
and sound the advance.
follow me. Etienne!
So yeah, cavalry and elephants basically are my big concerns. We've definitely got enough forward attacking power in the Legion to take care of their infantry. The question will be, are we going to get mauled on the flanks by the cavalry, and then are those elephants going to, are they going to cause a lot of damage, or can we get rid of them with missiles? So let's have a look at the enemy army. Okay, so they've deployed their elephants in the front rank just to act as a battering ram by the look of it. Skirmishers behind. Then we've got sort of, looks like light infantry, very light melee infantry in behind them, and then the main body of the Carthaginian infantry forming up the sort of traditional phalanx there, with cavalry mostly on what is their left. Another unit of cavalry over here, so they've got plenty of cavalry. Let's we'll get into range. Well, say get into range. Yeah, we'll close the distance
Commander, at your
a
service.
little more.
Right out.
They do have a bit of a height advantage, but I don't think it's going to be too decisive. It's a relatively flat battlefield.
Your men now.
The question is, will they stay here and let me come to them, or will they charge forwards? You'd think that with the elephants that they may want to do that. We've also got archers, whereas they seem to have, I think, just these are these slingers. Yeah, okay.
That's very generous of him.
So they've got slingers. Let's continue the advance.
Riders, forward! I will kill any man who shows fear or mercy!
The further we can advance in good order like this, the better it is for us. One of the questions in my mind is whether we should just deploy our archers a bit forward and see whether we can tickle those elephants into making a silly move, but I am just worried about this shock cavalry with their lances on the flanks.
have orders, sir. Happy to serve
Yeah,
Rome.
keep closing the gap, boys. Must be quite intimidating to see those elephants on the just on the crest of the hill there, almost. It looks like the crest from over there, anyway. Okay, so we're now taking missile fire, slings. Perhaps we should advance the velites, but still I'm worried about their cavalry. No, let's bring up the whole formation, guys. Oh, the enemy are now moving. Halt.
Halt, men.
Melee infantry at your command.
Commander!
Prepare to repel cavalry.
Yes, Commander!
And prepare to repel elephants, the ultimate heavy cavalry.
Tarantine cavalry!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so many missiles as we can. We've taken some of them out.
Our general is under attack.
And they're obviously charging against our velites, but it's giving our Hastati a chance to throw their pila.
Brave Romans to a man! Missile
Let's
infantry ready!
treat the velites now.
Romans, ready for duty.
Tarantine cavalry! For fire! Missiles awaiting target! Legio Parati!
Keep falling back. Fall back, man.
For Rome! Melee infantry at your command!
Okay, so the Hastati need to hold. We've got one of those, at least one of the units of elephants to panic. It's a very confused battlefield at the moment. There's a cavalry melee going on here, but we have now broken that unit.
Principes!
That's defense phase.
Archers!
Our archers are probably firing a little bit close
Missile
to
infantry ready!
our own troops here. Now then, our Tarantine cavalry.
Run forward. General. Riders at the double.
Missile
Go
cavalry
and,
at your command!
We await your
Don't
command.
cause that shock cavalry some misery, please.
Advance!
Commander. Up quickly now. Spearmen at the ready.
Triari.
We await your command. General. Domina. Riders advance.
Commit the Triari and the General. That
Tarantine
should
cavalry!
make their day very miserable. I do like this game, actually. So, how are we getting on? Can our archers hit their slingers? I think they can.
Spearmen ready for orders.
Let's
Tarantine cavalry!
stop firing. I think we
Riders
dealt with that
at the doubles.
cavalry. Let's move forward the Triari, and we can start flanking around this side now.
Brave Romans to a man! Melee troops awaiting
Ready
orders!
for orders.
Take them off discipline formation so that they can move more swiftly.
General!
Advance at speed.
Let's
For honor and
buff our
glory.
men's morale.
Forward. Ready.
Cohorts
Ready.
Parati! Legio Parati! General! Tarantine cavalry!
We await your command.
Okay, attack them from the flank, please. That must cause them some concern. Okay, let's stop
Missiles awaiting targets.
the archers now. And let's commit our general to take out that light cavalry.
Romans ready for duty. At the devil.
Run the Principe and put them on fire at will when they get a moment. Don't get them broiled in the melee though. Okay, so we've taken out the enemy missile troops. Let's rally the men to make sure they stay in good order. Right, so surely you should be throwing your pila. Lovely stuff.
One of our
And
units
charge
has
that
used all
very
its
light
ammunition.
infantry. Stand no chance against the Principes. And let's commit fresh troops to the melee. Now then. Anybody looking fairly unhappy? Yeah, these are shaken, so I think we should try and exploit that with our general's cavalry. There we go, we broke them. Great.
Principes! Engage!
This phalanx is hanging on though.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Let's commit our cavalry to riding down those fleeing troops, and our general keep pushing forward, boys. Let's bring our velites over here, actually. Perhaps attack this, bring the general out. Go and ride down those fleeing troops. I don't want any of them escaping. Reform.
At your service.
Velites! Your orders! Hold Romans all! Velites! Missiles awaiting targets. Velites! Missile infantry ready.
How's general going? He's
General!
get them all though. Get them all. The vast majority of them. Okay, now I think you guys are ready to charge in over here. They're shaken. We can break them, I think. Now you. There we go. That should shake them at least. We may be causing some friendly casualties, but we're definitely hurting them. Yeah, there they go. There they go. Well done, lads. Well done. That is exactly what I wanted. So you get after these troops. Don't let them escape. We want to have a very decisive victory here.
Yours to command. By your command.
God, this is all got very messy over here, isn't it?
Missiles ready.
There's a unit of Carthaginian infantry that's kind of got behind our lines. Sort of wheeled them their way in there. Right, come down here. Go and chase those down. You come on here and fire at will when you're in position. I think our general's probably done enough now.
Yours to command.
You need to move over here and
Marching order! precipice! Fire at will!
Fire at will. Throw your
Men of Italia!
throw your peeler.
Ready for
Hit this
orders!
unit, guys. This one.
One of our units
Damage.
has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Oh well.
Ready for duty!
Do it the old-fashioned way. Say the old-fashioned way. This is an ancient battle, so it's all pretty old-fashioned as far as things go. But
Elites!
there we go.
At forward!
Commander!
To for glory! General! Engage!
Bloody cavalry is still messing us about, isn't it?
Elites!
Why don't we hit these?
At your command! Melee infantry at your command! Ready! Tribunus! Ready and waiting!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, I think it's been in our favour for a little while now.
Romans ready for duty! With men! Return! Hastati!
This unit of Hastati has suffered badly. Pull out, actually. I'd rather you not get wiped out.
Saki! Elites! General! Forward!
The enemy general is dead.
Archers! At speed! Ready! Quick march! Elites! For glory!
Orders.
Swift and accurate.
Okay, come back to the battle, please. Phalanx are
Archers! Take
very
aim!
stubborn, aren't
Hastati! Elites!
At your service.
Elites! Sons of Mars! The charge!
we? Have to break these phalanx blocks one at a time.
General!
Shoot for glory!
Archers! Elites! Quick march! Mandatatua!
Okay,
Archers!
they've gone, so
No!
see if you can break these.
By your command. Spears ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, they're now shattered. Okay, I'll continue the battle because I've got to make this as decisive as possible. Okay guys, we lost close to 1,000 men, but we did pretty much annihilate the entire enemy force. That's one of the things with those big blocks of hoplites in their phalanx formation, is that they're difficult to crack, but when they do crack, they're slow, heavily armoured, and if they're surrounded like that, none of them survive really. Our Hastati bore the brunt of the casualties, as is frequently the case. The Principes did very good, and the cavalry, 361 casualties, 361 kills, and 397. But that, to be fair, is probably a lot of the fleeing troops. Anyway, let's enslave.
Make haste, men!
So, what is the garrison like here? Libyan javelin men, townsfolk, spearmen, Carthaginian militia.
Ready for orders!
So the question for me is, do we press on this turn and attack, or do we sort of hold off? I think there's a risk that this force is going to attack, and it's a full stack 20 units, so if we end up in another fight, we're probably going to You're going to come off. Yeah, we're going to come off badly, I think. And I know we've got enough movement to attack this unit and maybe drag in the garrison. I just don't know if we've got enough to then take the town and hold it. So let's sort of let's be cautious. We'll pull back
March.
to Syracuse, so if we are attacked, they can assist us. And we've got the First Legion, albeit very delayed, making its way south as well. Let's just check the politics for a second. Yeah. Okay. Going to end this turn. So Syracuse has asked me to declare war against the Massaesoli, which are one of the Carthaginian allies, I believe. So I will do.
You sir.
Okay, so new political election. This man has been elected a quaestor, lowest position on the Circus Surus Honorum. Supervise the state treasury and conduct audits for the Republic. I see, okay. Agent exposed, new mission, research and technology, okay. Population surplus in the south, okay, that could be quite useful. And, oh yes, he's become a quaestor, that's very good. And, yeah, of course, we're starting to construct our fleet, rebuild it from the ashes. So the Carthaginian army that was here didn't land, and I'm thinking that now we do try and use the opportunity to attack, but we will do that in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. If you have, do like and subscribe, and if you've got any comments on how I can improve things, either the gameplay or my delivery, please do let me have them. They're very welcome, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much, guys.